Hello all, Jeff here with a new video. Yep, second video in a row on Gran Turismo Sport. This time, daily race A, Maggiore with the Volkswagen Scirocco Group 4. Did this race a couple months ago, and it was very dirty, and it was the same this time. So I put a fair bit of time into qualifying, and I'd end up starting in 4th position. Now with standing start races, things have changed, so it's just this sequence as we all know and love in the old Gran Turismo games. No more 5 lights like Formula 1. Anyway, we get off to a start. Having traction control off at the start didn't really help. As you can see, people just punting into each other left, right, centre. And there's even more happening at turn 2. I've given them the sliders of taps, and it's just all lag all over the joint. And sometimes you can't control lag, but luckily I've gotten away with no penalty. Anyway, so we go up to here. These two are battling hammer and tong. They're off the track as well. So I'm going to grab another position from the other orange guy. I'm in the 3rd. I'll give 2nd place a slight tap. Another guy's trying to ram me off. I'm into the fence. Oh, this is no good at all. So yeah, and now I'm dropping down to 6th as a result of hitting the wall. So we start lap 2. 10 lap race being such a short lap. This guy here, he's going to go for the punt. Doesn't work. Looks like the green guy got rammed off. Yeah, that's what happens when you're on a tight track when everyone's in the same car. And there we go, a bit of a sim twitch. So the guy in the black car, he's copped it there, and there's a slight bit of contact between both of us. And how does that happen? There was hardly any contact, and all of a sudden, I've received a 4-second penalty. Thanks, game. Anyway, we skipped to lap 4, so still in 4th place. Haven't served any of my penalty yet, so I decided to just go for it, send it, take 3rd position. He almost got rammed, but because of Gran Turismo's brilliant ghosting system, that didn't happen. Thanks, Polyphony. Anyway, starting lap 5. So, yep, still got that 4-second penalty, and that was kind of my fault. I was going to let him through because I knew, I've got penalty and he doesn't. But we go further on at the end of lap 5. So, yep, P4. 3rd place is just going to give 2nd place a bit of a punt, and he's going to take 2nd place. And I'm going to grab the opportunity here, grab 2nd position, and see if I can actually make any ground on the guy in the lead. Mind you, he's got a penalty as well, albeit I think it's only 1 second worth. Take the inside for turn 1. To make sure I keep 2nd place. So yeah, it's still on here. As we go towards the end of the race, I was in 2nd position, but with 4 seconds worth of penalty, I have to serve that, and unfortunately I'm going to lose all those positions, and I'd end up finishing in 5th. Yeah, not the best. Next race I would start in 3rd position, so going off a white car, see if my fortunes will change. But here we go. So in 3rd position, I'm not getting the best of starts in this car. Maybe it's because of the traction control settings everyone else is using. Anyway, into turn 1. Of course, people are going for massive dive bombs into turn 1. There you go. There's some more contact for you. There's some more. And I'm on the grass. I've got nowhere else to go. Get given a tap. And from 3rd position, I've gone all the way down to 9th. Thanks to that tap. Yeah. And he cops a penalty, and deservedly so. Anyway, end of lap 2, I give this guy a punt. And I've got 4 seconds worth of penalty, and that's fair enough, and we made contact again. Oh. And this guy in front's got a 4-second penalty, and just a slice of contact, he's off, and I've copped another 3 seconds worth of penalty. Start of lap 5. So what happens here? These guys, they're just going all over the place. I think I did cut turn 2 slightly. Well, there it is. I cop another second worth of penalty. 8 seconds in total. These guys having a bit of a battle, the green cars, and because of that contact between them, I've had to hit them no other choice. Another 3 seconds worth of penalty. This guy's copped the 3 second penalty as well. Yeah, slightly broken that penalty, what would you call it? Penalty, giving. Anyway, that guy is just blocking me, thinking I'm the one that initiated the contact, which was not the case. I'm going to get a run on him here at the main straight. However, it's just a sliders of taps. I didn't really mean to do that. But anyway, lap 7, not the best. So he's going to go for the move. And so is this guy here with the 3 second penalty. Yeah, it's not, nothing's going wrong in this race. More contact. And I copped another 5 seconds worth of penalty. 16 seconds, 17 seconds in total. My sportsmanship rating has gone down the drain. So this guy, he decides to just swerve straight at me in the middle of the straight. And because of all the contact behind, I've been given a tap. More penalty for me. I didn't do anything wrong there. So I got, and people just punting into each other for no apparent reason. And I've copped penalty as well. I didn't initiate that. Oh, 22 seconds worth of penalty in total as we finish the race. Of course I'm going to serve the penalty as I go wide. Having the worst time with this game this week. Yeah, I definitely need to do a lot more practice. As you can see, I'm just trying to serve as much penalty as possible. Almost doing 0 just to serve the penalty. Not the best. And yeah, I ended up finishing 10th out of 11 people. So, guess what happened to my rating? It's now driver rating D and sportsmanship rating E. I may as well just start the game again. Anyway, the guy that won the race, he had something to say. There's the comment there. I'm not going to say that out loud, but I don't blame him for thinking that. Anyway, so I've got an E rating now. Did a bit more qualifying, and guess what? I'm on pole. And what happened in that race? Well, not much at all. I flogged everyone, because, yeah, the guys I was racing, they probably never even played this game before. So, yep, it's a victory. And check out the new driver suit. Get around me. That looks awesome. So now with a slightly better sportsmanship rating, DC, starting on pole again. So now with this race and the race you previously saw, I did decide to turn traction control on because I felt I was going a bit quicker. So, and remember, this Gr.4 Scirocco is front wheel drive, so you know it kind of helps. And I slightly cut turn 1 there, and there you go, 1.3 seconds worth of penalty. Just the sliders of cut at turn 1, and I've copped the penalty. Did it affect me that much? Well, I thought to myself, you know, just try and do what I did before. But these guys are, you know, and this guy here, well, I think it was just me turning in on him. I was going for a different line compared to him. But anyway, these guys, you know, C rating is a lot better than E rating, so of course the competition is going to be a fair bit better. So here we go. I braked really late there. I thought I was going to tap him. This guy, he's giving me a tap, so I'm down to 3rd now. Anyway, it's not over though, because a fair bit's going to happen here. This guy in 2nd, he just doesn't see me coming. He just punts me off the track, and he's going to cop, well, just 1 second of penalty. Anyway, it probably didn't hurt me that much as to probably why he only copped 1 second worth of penalty. He gives me another tap, so he's going to cop another second worth of penalty there. That's fair enough. We skip to lap 8. So 2nd place, he's going to give the leader a punt, and he has tapped him, but the leader is still in front, luckily. And he did go slightly, maybe because the game thought the Japanese guy was going to ram him. But anyway, so it's going to be on for young and old between the two in front of me. All I've got to do is just wait for them to make mistakes, make contact, and I can just zoom straight past. Anyway, the guy in 2nd, I think he got caught out with braking there. I ghosted out, maybe that the game thought I was ramming. Anyway, the guy that was doing the punting, well, he's in front. Matter of fact, I just saw a video today of someone doing the exact same tactics as the guy that's in the lead now for qualifying. Basically wall riding like he's playing Forza Horizon 4 and getting pole position for it. And get this, he was about 0.8 of a second quicker than I was. All because of wall riding. Fix that, Polyphony, please. Give him a penalty. Anyway, so the penalised Japanese guy is in front. I think the guy in second is from Singapore. Anyway, so the leader's made a mistake. And the guy in second, is he going to make the move? Nope. The leader blocks it. And the cheeky corner cut just to give him a bit of revenge. I don't blame him at all, but he's caught 5 seconds worth of penalty for it. So he's going to serve some of this penalty at the start of the lap. So that's gifted me the lead. And because I've only got just over a second worth of penalty, well, it's a very comfortable win for myself. So 2 wins in a row. Who would have thought? Would not have happened with my previous rating, but there is my Newton Motorsports driver suit. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah, next race. So this one I'm going to start in second position again, and my driver rating has gone up to C. So, you know, I'm making some progress. Racing a lot cleaner, mainly because of guys with lower rankings. So yeah, here we go. So starting in second, so the guy in third, he's on the inside, so he may as well just grab the position from me and see what happens. But yeah, slight tap there, doesn't hurt anyone. Relatively clean compared to the first race I showed you. But yeah, I mean, we'll just see what happens, see if anyone makes any mistakes, and we'll go from there. So it's all been relatively clean. So yeah, the Scirocco Gr.4, it's front wheel drive, which does make it a bit of a handful trying to get on the throttle out of these tight hairpins. Anyway, the guy in second, he changed his line ever so slightly. It's a slight bit of contact, but I'm going to grab second place from him. And we skip to the end of lap 5 because I'm right up behind the leader. We were having a good little battle here. I'm going to think about making the move, but I thought against it because he's going to have the inside line for turn 2. Try and get some kind of cut back on him, but it's not going to happen. So we'll just stay behind him, wait for the last corner, see if I can make a move on him there. So, you know, a very evenly matched battle between both of us. We're both driving black Sciroccos, so I've got a bit of a run on him. So I thought to myself, I'll make the move, but he's just a slight defense, and I've given him the punt. Unfortunately, I slowed down because I don't want a penalty, which is fair enough because I probably would have got 3 or 4 seconds worth of penalty, which you don't want, especially when you're having a really good battle. The guy in third, well, because of me waiting up on this guy, he's in the mix as well. So the 2 Japanese guys, yeah, and 1 Australian, having a good little battle here. Yeah, there was a bit of contact, there was a punt there. But what can you do? It's all good because no one's copped the penalty. Anyway, I'm right up behind this Japanese guy again. We're going to take as much curb as we want. And I'm going to take the outside this time so I don't have to worry about punting him. I brake a bit later. See if I can get the cut back on him. The guy in third thinking about making the move as well. I'm going to get a run on this guy. So I've momentarily grabbed the lead here. But remember, turn 1, he's going to have the inside line. So, you know, we'll see what happens. So here we go. Into turn 1. You know, he gets a bit of grass, but I think he's got enough wheels on the curb not to cop a penalty like I did in the races before. Anyway, it's still on. I'm taking as much curb as I want. Taking the sausage curb as well. Don't do that in a Formula 1 car or your race will be done. Anyway, I'm going to try and grab him here because he's got a bit of grass into the last turn. Very, very hard to get right, especially when you don't have the racing line. So he's going to grab the lead off me again. So, you know, with battles like this, it does keep you immersed. You just never know what's going to happen. You don't know what the game's going to throw at you either. They could give you a really whack penalty. He's on the grass here, so I'm thinking about making the move on turn 2 as well as turn 3. So I'm on the inside here, and we are 2 abreast as we go to these really fast sweeping corners. He's got slightly more momentum. The green guy is going to try and give me a bump draft, and it looks like the bump draft is going to help here. However, he's got the braking line. Oh, there's slight contact between all 3 of us, and I've grabbed the lead. So, yeah, that was very hard. That was a hard-earned chance at the lead. So there's a guy in 4th place that's right up there as well to grab 2nd place, maybe even the lead. Anyway, the Japanese guy that was in the lead, he gives me a slight tap. Probably frustrated that he lost the lead in the first place because he had the lead the whole time. Anyway, he's still in the mix. He could still make a move. You just never know. He could come up with some Daniel Ricciardo dive bomb. He could be dive bombing like I was in this daily race 2 months ago. Anyway, into the tight hairpin. Here we go. So does he try and go for it? Or he does. He almost makes contact. He just doesn't, and that is going to be 3 wins in a row for myself. I did not think that would happen in GT Sport, but that is all because I basically had to start from scratch. So yeah, now my rating is driver rating C, sportsmanship rating C. There you have it. So if you like the video, smash the thumbs up button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and if you want to see more, subscribe and tap the notification icon. Anyway, this is Jeff here, and happy racing. Cheers.